Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Phyllis Barone, Michigan golfer, having a chat with my dear friend and colleague, Greg Johnson, chairman of the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. Greg has served on the committee for several years and has been quite instrumental in the development of the history of the game in our state. So, Greg, tell us a little bit about the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame and give us some history.
The Michigan Golf Hall of Fame started 4 years ago in the 70s. A man named Ken Janke, who was an author, and lived in Lake Orion. He was a businessman and a salesman, really. But he started a lot of things. He started the Walter Hagen tournaments in Michigan. He was a huge collector of memorabilia. He loved golf history. He knew half of the characters in Michigan's golf history. He was an avid golfer and a very good golfer. He started it with Stan Aldridge. He talked Stan Aldridge into helping him out and giving him some room at Indianwood Golf and Country Club in Lake Orion. And so that's where it kind of started. And now we're, years later, and with the help of Ken Janke Jr., who gave us some money, who gave Ferris State University some money, we're located at the Khaki Golf Course up at Ferris in the Ken Janke Golf Learning Center. It's named for Ken. Cool. And so we've come roundabout. We have a great facility up there with memorabilia and a wall that lists all the Hall of Famers. And we even have video screens where you can look up their bios and you look up, you look up the Golf Hall of Fame website, and you can do that right at home at mghof.org, Michigan Golf Hall of Fame.org. You just use the initials, and you can see everything about us. It'll give you the latest news about our classes. And stuff like that. So it's really an informative website that we've redone in the last couple of years.
So the induction ceremonies, Greg, were postponed due to COVID. What is the plan for 2021, and where and when will the event be held?
Well, we had elected our class last February, and obviously we couldn't have the normal induction in June. We've rescheduled to this June tentatively, but okay. And right now we're a little concerned that we're going to be able to meet with 100 people in a big room and have our normal induction. We still want it to be a special induction, however, so we may delay again. We may be looking at a later fall induction. We may be looking at late September kind of thing. We're deciding that now. We're not going to do anything without making sure the 4 inductees are really comfortable. We've already chosen the class. That you can find all that information at mghof.org. And we'll also announce there exactly what we're going to do, probably in the next couple of weeks, exactly when we're going to go with the induction.
The general public can also attend or buy a ticket if they wish, right, Greg?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's generally an invitation, and then you pay for a ticket through that invitation. But yeah, if you have a connection to that person, we certainly will sell a ticket to you and get you there. Mostly it's family members and then members of all the golf associations who help. There's 13 different associations whose members who have a representative on our board, including then media, which I'm an original media member. And now I represent Greg Johnson Media, I guess. But it's, you can come to it if you want. If you have a connection with David Graham or Julie Massa or Roy Schultheis or Dick Stewart, who are our 4 inductees this year, we'll get you a ticket.
Okay, and in the past, Greg, you've always had a raffle to generate some funds for the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. Did you do that this year with COVID or not?
Well, we did it last year, and we still have to get some of the prizes in. We couldn't get everybody on, and we got late in the year, and places were so busy. Golf had a boom at the end of the year, especially in play. And daily walk-up play it went bonkers, and we just helped ride the wave. We didn't want to give away free golf at the time, so a lot of the things we pushed till this summer, we're gonna make sure we pay up all our bets first there and give all the prizes away. And then we're going to announce a new one here in a couple of weeks. We're going to have another one for this year. We're going to do it in a different fashion. Maybe have, the 10 prizes, 10 chances at prizes. We're probably just going to do foursomes of golf all around the state. Some at places you can't get on, some at places you just we'll never get close to playing for $20.
Right.
You know, $5 a man or $5 a girl. Either way, we're going to get you around the golf that you couldn't get for, you know, for at full price. And so we'll have a bunch. We're going to announce that here in a few weeks. So that'll be at mghof.org, or we'll have it out in the media too. We'll be sending a press release out, and it'll be on our, you know, follow our Facebook page. The Michigan Golf Hall of Fame has a Facebook page, so people can find out stuff there too. Yeah.
So they can, for the raffle though, they can go to the site and actually buy the ticket, right?
Yeah, you can go to the site and buy the tickets, and you'll be able to go to the site through our social media and buy tickets as well.
Okay. And Bob McMasters, he donated funds for the Hall of Fame Historical Archive, right? And yes. So what's happening with that?
Bob is he's like the patron saint of golf giving. He's this amazing guy who's one of the was the first Evans Scholar at the University of Michigan, and he's done so much for golf. The Evans Scholars House at both Michigan and Michigan State, where he helped fund both of those and raised the money. And he recently passed away, God rest his soul, but he did so much for golf on the way. And he gave, before he passed, it was really just about 3 months ago, about 2 months before he passed, he gave money for a historical project. He wants us to have a list of all the champions and videos and stuff about the Hall of Fame members. And we already have all the bios on our website, but we're just going to add more. And we're going to have historical pictures and historical writings, and we're going to have the list of every Michigan Open winner, you know, there is, and the course it was played at, that kind of thing. But we're putting that together, and he gave a significant amount of money to make that happen so that we can afford to put it on our server and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. And the site is the say it again, Greggy.
MGH, Michigan Golf Hall of Fame, HOF, mghof.org.
Awesome. So here you heard from Greg Johnson, who's the chairman of the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame and also is the president of Greg Johnson Media. Thank you so much for being with us today, Greg.
Thanks, Phyllis.